Subscribe to NSNBL. Lorenzo out.
How's it going, everybody? We are here at the new home of the Knights. This is Ziering Park. We have the Knights versus the Chimneymakers. The Chimneymakers are Jack Ellis, Mason Scruggs, and Carter Gray. And the Knights are Ethan Turpin, Theo Bonucci, and Max. Hey, Jack Ellis, can I interrupt your warm-up for a second?
I just missed 2 catches on film.
What sponsors would you like to shout out for the 2025 NSNBL season?
I would like to shout out LaSalle State Bank, Dom's Blitzball Bats, L&M Sweets, and is Taylor's Way still sponsoring us?
Yeah.
Yeah, and them too. And Spieg's Haircuts. I'm kidding. Cut that out.
Yeah, not cutting that out. Strike one for Theo. Theo Bonucci starting on the mound for the Knights. As that's strike two to Jack Ellis.
Carter, shut your mouth, please, dude. Let's go, Jack.
3-2 count to Jack Ellis. Jack Ellis chases a high one. That's 3 out, or 1 out. I'm slow. Theo screaming easy out. Just outside. Theo threw a riser on that pitch, and it had some movement, even though it's his first year. Second pitch to Mason Scruggs. He chases that. Jesus Christ. Mason Scruggs is a strike. Mason Scruggs is a seasoned baseball player, about to go into his freshman year of high school. Theo delivers, and strike 3 to Mason Scruggs. 2 strikeouts this game for Theo Bonucci. Carter Gray up to bat. This is his first at-bat of the 2025 NSNBL season. He had 0 hits last year, but only 2 at-bats. He takes that for ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1 count to Carter Gray. Ooh, right down the middle. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Theo Bonucci. He strikes out the side. Jack Ellis starting on the mound for the Chimneymakers, as Theo Bonucci is the first batter for the Knights. Hits the tent. That clipped. That's a strike. But to be fair, it is the first. That clipped. Full count to Theo Bonucci. Strike 3. Jack Ellis digs himself a grave, but he dug himself right out of it. He's currently playing 21 backwards U baseball. So this quick pitch from Jack, that's a strike. Jack's trying to clip farm again for Trent Severino. Strike 2. What a riser. Strike 3 from Jack Ellis. 2 Ks for the game from Jack Ellis and 3 Ks from Theo. This is starting to look like a pitcher's duel. Jack Ellis seems to be farting on the ball right now. Screwball barely misses outside. Ball 6, that's a walk. There goes the perfect game for Jack Ellis. Theo Bonucci back up to bat. And that is a strike. 0-1 count. Oh, folds him on a nasty knuckle drop for strike 2. That was disgusting. Goes for a wonky pitch that hits Theo. 3-2 count. I don't know what that was. Strike 3. If it wasn't for Ethan Turpin drawing that walk, both pitchers would be up for a perfect game right now. Theo still is, but they are both still on for a no-hitter. Jack Ellis chases a high one for strike 1. 0-1 count. Jack Ellis fouls one off. 1-2 count. Jack Ellis sends a fly to Max, and Max catches it to save the perfect game.
We're good.
I believe that is Jack Ellis's first ball put in play all year. Oh, good riser. Mason lays off. 1 ball. Mason Scruggs chases a high one. 2-1 count. Mason Scruggs fouls another one off. That is a 2-2 count. 2-2. Strike 3 to Theo. 4 Ks on the day for Theo Bonucci. Goes for a knuckle drop, I believe, and misses way low. Ball 6, that's a walk. That breaks up Theo's perfect game. Jack Ellis up to the dish again as he takes strike 1 right down the middle. Just hits the outside corner, strike 2. 2-2 count. Jack Ellis swings at strike 3, and he throws the bat in frustration. And then he strikes out the side. Carter Gray breaks up Theo's perfect game. Both pitchers, I believe, are still on for a no-hitter. Some confusion over there in the Knights' tent, if you will. Ball low outside. No bunting. Strike 1. 1-1 count to Max. Strike 2. 1-2 count to Max. Strike 3 for Max. That's 1 out for the Chimneymakers. Ball 1. 3-0 count. Riser inside. 4-0 count. Carter. Oh, never mind. That is not 4-0. Strike. Theo takes strike 1. Carter. Screwball gets it on the outside corner. Full count to Theo. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball outside. Jack Ellis walks the last 2 batters as Max comes up to the plate. Ball outside. He swung. That is a 2-1 count. Carter, move over to the right, brother. Did he just make it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. 2-2 count to Max. What a strike. Jack goes for a riser and it gets him. Strike 3, 2 outs. Ethan Turpin up to the dish. That's a ball, 1-0 count. And ball 6 to Ethan Turpin. Carter, move to the right. Other way. Ball 1 up. Strike. Right down the middle. 2-1 count. Strike 2. 2-2 count to Theo Bonucci. Riser right down the middle. Strike 3. This is a scoreless game going into the top of the 3rd. Mason Scruggs up to the plate. And he swings at strike 1 high and tight corner. Mason Scruggs fouls it off. 3-2 count. He fouls another one off.
There you go.
Where's the base?
It's right there.
That's foul.
And he's ready to pitch. Big pitch in the game. And Mason Scruggs swings at strike 3.
Let's go, Mason.
Ball 1. Inside. And he swings at strike 1 on the inside. Way inside, actually. Nope, did not go. And Jack Ellis fouls that off for a 4-2 count. Now it's full count. This is a big pitch. Strike 3. Strike right down the middle. Carter Gray looks like he's allergic to good offense. Strike. 3-2 count. Go through 2 straight lobs. I have no clue. That's ball low. And finish this game. Ball outside. Mason Scruggs chases a high one. 1-1 count. Take that swing and learn from it. And he swings at strike 2 on the inside corner. 1-2 count. 3-2 count to Mason Scruggs.
There you go. Ball play. There you go.
Everyone is going to be safe. And that breaks up the no-hitter for Theo Bonucci. Mason Scruggs with his first career hit. Now.
Right here, right?
Yeah, Ethan Turpin's first pitch, 1-0 count. No, it's not. It's Carter. Strike right down the middle. Jack Ellis with the ball put in play. Ethan Turpin's going to field it. Everyone's going to be safe. Carter Gray is going home. Did that hit anything? The Chimneymakers lead 1-0. And Jack in with a double, and Mason Scruggs advances to third from first base. Carter Gray. Oh, fouls went off. Strike 2. Ooh, and that's a walk. Bases are now loaded for Mason Scruggs, I think. Bases are loaded for Mason Scruggs. Ball inside. 1-0 count. 2-0 count. Mason Scruggs with a high pop and foul. 2-1 count. And that's strike 2. Full count. Mason Scruggs strikes out. Chimneymakers lead 1 going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Max up to the plate. 0-1 count. Max looks at a strike in the high and tight corner. 5-1 count. I don't know if I'm tweaking or whoever's tweaking, but somebody's tweaking. It might be Carter Gray. Showing signs of frustration. Oh, and he nails a strike. 2-1 count. 4-2 count to Ethan Turpin. Full count. Oh, walk. Runners on first and second. Strike right down the middle. He chases a high one. 1-2 count. And Jack Ellis sits him down. 1 out. True. What kind of stance is that? Strike right down the middle. 0-1 count to Max. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Max. What a pitch by Jack. 2 outs today. Carter move. Ball inside. 1-0 count. That's a strike. 5-1 count to Ethan Turpin. And that's ball 6. That's a walk. Bases are now loaded for Theo Bonucci, who has a chance to walk it off. Theo Bonucci up to the plate looking to walk this game off right now. 1-0 count. That's a strike. 2-2 count to Theo. And that's the game. Chimneymakers win 1-0. Hey, go shake hands right now. The Chimneymakers win on a close game from Jack Ellis and a great hit by Mason Scruggs. Well, this was game 5 of the 2025 NSNBL season. We'll see you guys next time.